Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Anyway, it's time for what seems to be some of y'all's favorite content is the must-have baits for the month. And anyway, we are stepping into March, and March is actually one of my favorite months of the year. March and April, of course, but March is one of my favorite times of the year here on Clearlake because that just happens to be the month that I caught my personal best here on a Clearlake. So I'll be sharing that bait with you guys, but I'm here at Bass Hounds here in Clearlake Oaks, California, and I'm just going to walk you guys through the store and give you guys my opinion on the must-haves for the month of March here on Clearlake. Hey, good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
Brian's voice isn't working so great today, but first off, we're going to be starting off right here with the glide baits. And you guys have heard me in the past, if you followed my channel at all, my personal best came on the River to Sea S-Waver. It was the 168, and it was in the light trout color. So it's just something about that color they really love. But you can see there's a great selection of glide baits to be found here. And the glide bait is, well, it's just one of those baits that's going to get you bit this time of year. You just target the mouths of the creeks and the deep water transitions, and hang on is about all I can tell you. Okay, and then another bait that's fixing to be a big time player this time of year is your chatterbaits. Springtime, all those bucks are going to start moving up into the brush. You know, you're going to start catching 2-pounders every other cast here pretty soon. And hint, 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 gold blade on Clearlake. And also, this is going to be kind of quick because some of it's redundant. You guys pretty much know a lot of this, but this is my opinion on stuff you need to have tight on your deck when you come up in March. But the spinnerbait's going to be, you're going to have days where that's pretty much all you're going to have in your hand. The spinnerbait can be that effective up here in the spring, and it's going to be one of those deals where you just can't put it down. And of course, everybody knows the LV500, and the guys that love the rip baits, the rip bait can still be a player. And surprise, 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 your Kitex rigged on. Let's get over here to this fancy little end cap. Brian makes this shopping easy for you guys because he puts pretty much everything you need out here on the front where you can get to it. But your A-rig in spring is just like, well, you guys know, it's not the funnest bait in the world to throw, but it's something you absolutely have to throw this time of year. It's going to get bit. And the bait that's still king at the moment, as far as I know, I mean, everybody I know is catching them on underspins. And this just happens to be one of the best right now, fished with the Kitex. What's that bait called, Brian? The one that everybody's catching them on, that little Kitex Slim Shiner, or I'm so bad at that. Let's just walk over and I'll show it to you.
The Easy Shiner?
Easy Shiner, there we go. Kitex Easy Shiner, and ta-da, that's it. That's the one you want to rig on there. Anyway, probably gonna make you guys dizzy running around like this, but hey, welcome to my world. This is just how I operate. Okay, of course you got some LVs out here. I mean, just, oh my goodness, all the good stuff. But another thing that you have to have when you come up here, I'm gonna show you some of the juice. It's swim bait season still. And here's some of the ones that everybody's trying to keep secret, but the word's out and they're getting bit. But anyway, your bigger swim baits, your HUDs are still a player. There's just all kinds of goodies. Oh, what we got over here? You guys got to see these. This is another thing that if you're the first guy throwing these in spring, you might be the first guy catching the 10-pounder. But anyway, your walking bait's on that top water. And you guys are going to think I'm lying, but in March, I have a frog on my deck. Because my goal every year on Clearlake is to be the first guy on the lake to get a frog bite. So I can assure you that a frog is on my deck in March, especially if I find that duckweed and you have those warmer days. You'll get those little stretches where you have 2 or 3 days of a nice warm weather. I'm giving that topwater a try because let's face it, one topwater bite makes the day. Anyway, does it sound like I got it all there, Brian? You think of anything I might have missed?
I think you're good.
Right on. So there you go, fellas. You come up here to Clearlake, remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and peace out, baby.